and then we'll follow it with your relationship reading. So the first part of the reading, the special reading, is something that I'm also offering personal readings for at the moment. What it is what to hang on to, okay, and what to let go of, what to pursue and embrace, and what to let go of. So I'm offering that reading at the moment for only $13. It's a steal. Okay, you email me at theoracletimes@gmail.com and I will do the reading for you. Okay, so I'll invoice you everything. Just email me, theoracletimes@gmail.com. The ones I have done so far have been absolutely amazing. I'll show you now the format of it, okay, the first part of this reading. So what we do is we look for the death card, or number 13, and this card is called the release card, which is far more apt if you think about it. It's in the deck here somewhere. The card in front of it, before it, right, is what you need to let go of. The card that follows it is what you need to embrace. I choose white lion cards to give us a bit more in-depth idea into this. If it's your personal reading, obviously it'll be a bit longer than this because we'll go a bit more depth into your own circumstances. It helps if you're stuck. It helps if you feel like a breath of fresh air. It helps if you have a recurring set of circumstances that you feel you're going in a loop and it just isn't ending for you. It's brilliant for that. Also, it is very prevalent at the moment. We are in eclipse season. We had another one today, 16th, I think, right? Was it? Or 15th? Either way, it's in that period of time. And those are always game changers. They're an opportunity for us to shift. We don't always do so, but it does help if you know what to embrace and what to let go of. So the timing is good. So this is for your June Cancer reading. Right, now let's see where that number 13 card is, and the card in front of it, and the card behind it. Right. Okay. You need to find it. It's in here somewhere. Half the fun is actually looking for it. It's like a little bit of a treasure hunt for me. Right. This is interesting. So it is, I think, fairly far back in the deck. Let me start from this end. Okay, 10. It's really hiding this time. There it is. Okay. So, okay, interesting. So, there we've got them. We've got the one before the release card and the one after. Now, let's see what white line cards come up with us. Hi there to the person who just popped in. Sorry, I was busy looking for cards. Welcome, and thank you for saying hello and popping in. Okay, that's interesting because that card is coming up a lot at the moment. Okay. Right. Oh, all white line gods cards, which is big cards. Okay. This is quite interesting for you, Cancer. Now, the white line gods cards, I do need to read them in the booklet because this is a big deck. It's a in-depth deck. I know a lot of the cards, but not all of them. So we have a look at the center card first, which is your prevailing situation at the moment. In other words, what things look like right now, the picture that you're in at the moment, the release card. And with that, you get the Mandla, Griffin, and Pevu card, the White Lion Gods card, okay? So now I just need to look up what that card is about. Right, let's see. How far back is he? All right, I've gone past him, definitely. Let me just put this down a sec so I can see if I can find it. Actually, okay, there we go. Right, so this card is about some kind of sacred knowledge that has come to you, some kind of aha moment, some kind of epiphany. Now that makes sense because eclipses are famous for doing that. Someone says something or does something and you see it in an entirely different light, and it's actually some kind of wisdom for you. And this is now the opportunity for you to use that wisdom. It can be any kind of, we're doing a very general reading here for Cancer in general. So it can be in any area of your life. Someone did something, said something, a situation sort of unfolded, and you suddenly saw it in a different light. You gained insight into something or wisdom into something. And this is your opportunity to use it wisely, right? So what you need to let go of here, you have the 5 of Spring, which is this tug of war. It's a tug of war between opposing wants, needs, opinions, somebody you work with that doesn't want to do things the way you do it, an aspirational goal that maybe your partner doesn't agree with, maybe someone else doesn't agree with, but it's this tug of war that is going. And you need to let go of the tug of war. Now, that doesn't mean you give in to the other person and don't go after what you want. But maybe it's about not focusing so much on the fact that they don't want to do what you want to do, or that they don't approve of what you want to do, or they don't think it's something that you should be doing. You're possibly focusing too much on that, trying to justify it, trying to argue it, thinking about it. It's time to let go of that. What you get with that is the Mara card. Okay, so I'm just going to look up what that one means. Like I say, this deck is dense, so I have to sometimes look up the card. She's in here somewhere. She is in here somewhere. There she is. Okay, and this is about actually completely being yourself, completely living in your power, understanding that you are unique, that you have unique goals and aspirations, and that not everyone else is always going to understand that, or they don't even need to understand it. Sometimes you're just going to have to strike out on your own and go with that power, with that flow within you, all right? Everyone has their own designated role in this lifetime, and it can encompass many things, and not everybody else is always going to understand it. So if you put these two cards together, the picture that it is painting is, there's something you want to do, there's things you want to do, there's goals, there's aspirations, whatever it may be, and you're finding some kind of opposition to it. It's ended up in a tug of war. You need to step into your own understanding and power of this is what is meant for you. Whether someone else approves or not, likes it or not, challenges you or not, that is besides the point. This is the path that you now need to walk. So you need to let go of the battle. If they want to keep, you don't engage, okay? And try not to focus on it either. So what you need to step into here, this is interesting, is that even though everybody's opinions show up in the story, this is what you need to embrace. You need to find the balance. So yes, I will listen to you. I will even respond, but I will do what is best for me. I will also bring my needs and my wants into the equation, and I will find the balance in that. Because obviously we cannot just blindly go forth and do whatever we like if other people are strongly opposing us, but there is a balance to be found. And interestingly, what you need to embrace then is self-mastery. That's a biggie. Now, self-mastery is often about not allowing doubt and that little inner voice to drive you nuts and to dictate to you how things should be done. Self-mastery is understanding that doubt is part of life, and that if people don't approve, well, that's their business. You need to get on with what you need to do. Self-mastery is about understanding that our fears cannot govern us, even if our fears are somebody does not approve of what I'm doing, or they're giving me uphill over what I'm doing. The self-mastery part is I'm going to embrace the fact that I have my own mission, and it's not going to be without challenges or people challenging me. I will find a middle path to do what I want to do. I'm not going to throw upheaval. I'm going to find that middle path, but I'm still going to do it. Despite what opposition I get, despite what is being thrown at me, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on my path ahead. And that's how you will strike the balance. And you will eventually find if you do not engage in the opposition, engage is also think about it, that it will slowly disappear into the background. So quite a big read for you, Cancer. You guys are obviously on some kind of mission at the moment, definitely. Whether it's a lifestyle mission or a life choice mission or a goal or an aspiration, whatever it is, it's definitely a mission. So understand your mission is yours, and there will be opposition and there will be people that don't agree, but your self-mastery and your attaining of that mission is going to be by quietly setting off and doing it nonetheless, and trusting yourself and trusting that you have a mission. Okay, shine your own light. What other people think and feel, that's their business. Right, so let's see what relationships have in store for Cancer. And sometimes you have to leave them behind, I hear. Don't know who that's for, but there we go. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. They've got a dog. They've got a dog. You'll know why I'm saying they've got a dog in a moment. But they've got a dog. Okay, let's do the white line cards with it. Right, let's see. Okay. Okay. Right. All right. Oh my word, you have got white line cards coming up everywhere, and I'm not particularly keen on sitting here paging through a little booklet, but at the moment that's necessary until I get to know this deck really well, and it's going to take time. That's what's going to happen. So this could be the one. Says you are in the presence in the month of June of somebody who is a soulmate or a prospective soulmate. Even if it's someone you're already with, you re-recognize the fact that they are this. Now this card, I do know it's a white line God card, but I do know what it means. This is the winged lion. And this is about having a broader perspective, a broader picture of this person. So you get to see them in a different light. Eclipses are very good at that as well. You get to see them with your heart, and you get to see them with your eagle eye as well. That's what the winged lion has. So your heart understands them on a level, but your perception, your intellect is also looking at them from a much broader perspective, and then you get to see them in an entirely new light, okay? You're going to have to free yourself and renew, come up together, of certain belief patterns that you possibly had about them in the past that tied you down and held you back. So maybe you thought something about this person and it's actually not the case. You're now getting to see them in a different light. It is a renewal for you because you get to see a whole new picture of this person. All right? You get to see them in a new light. Here comes it. They've got dogs. This person's got a dog. Oh, there's children involved. Okay. That's my tiger. My tiger looks exactly like that. He is identical to that, as many of you that watch do know. So this person has a dog. Some of them probably do, but it can also be a case of there's children involved here, right? And that can have something to do with having to shift your picture, having to shift your mindset, or you have children and that is having to shift your picture and shift your mindset, okay? Dogs are children too, so maybe this person has no children, but they do have dogs. But they're going to play a part. You get the Sphinx card in here, and the Sphinx is about everybody will have their time in the sun. Everybody will have that time when they feel like things are working my way, the light is shining on me, I am being recognized. For a change, I'm getting what I want, okay? You are going to have that moment with this person. Possibly, they're having children or you having children has played a big part in your decisions. It's played a big part in how you view relationships and getting into a new relationship. But you will have your moment in the sun, all right? That moment in the sun is coming for you. Because your final two cards is trust. When this card comes up, I will always say, there's a slightly convoluted path with this partner of yours, prospective, new, existing. Trust where this path is leading you. There is a specific destination. Nothing is arbitrary. It's not momentary. It is all little puzzle pieces that are leading you to a specific destination. So you need to trust in what unfolds here. The white lion card you get is Nefertiti. Okay, let me see if I can find her quickly. It's a good idea while I'm doing this for you guys just to look at the cards because they are particularly beautiful. And sometimes you even see things. Quite a lot of people say they find a kind of resonance with them as well. Right, so this is about, she's the leader. Nothing stands in your way. Nothing really stands in your way. So even you may perceive, that came out back to front, didn't it? Something is standing in your way. Nothing is actually standing in your way. She's the ultimate power, really. She blazes her trail without having to actually upset anything because everything just shifts out of the way as she moves forward. So nothing is standing in your way. So trust this where your relationship is concerned. Whether it's a new relationship or an existing relationship, you may perceive things stand in your way. They don't. They aren't. They're going to move out of the way. Just trust the path that it is taking. Everything will just move aside for this relationship of yours. So that is oh my word, you must see the beautiful bird. Okay, the bird that I'm looking at the moment is called the grey-headed bushwright. If you want to have a look it up, you are welcome to do so. It is sitting right outside the window here. It's absolutely exquisite. I always say when a bird appears in a reading, pay attention, right? That is the angels coming in with their wisdom and their knowledge and their support of what is going on. That is just beautiful. Oh, he's coming right in here. Nice one, Cancer. Have a look at the bird. It's absolutely stunning. Right, so that is your reading for the month ahead. I do hope that your June, that is, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like your own personal version of that first half of the reading, it will be a little bit more in depth than that, obviously, because it's for you, where I show you what to, or where the cards will show us through messages what to let go of and what to embrace in order to move forward, in order to break a chain, in order to break a sequence of events that just keeps repeating themselves, whatever the case. Or even if you just want a breath of fresh air in your life. Brilliant reading. Only $13. Like I say, it's a giveaway. You can email me at theoracletimes@gmail.com. I'll put the email address in the description box below in a moment. Thank you for watching, listening, liking, subscribing, saying hi to me. I truly appreciate it. Sending you hugs and blessings for June. We'll speak again soon.